Well, good morning, slower travelers. We're off today to 29 Palms, California. It's about a 3-hour drive from here in Las Vegas, and we've gone through 29 Palms once before, but we've never seen the 29 Palms, and we're wondering where the hell they are. So that's what we're going to do today. Going to head out there and see if we can find those 29 Palms and what all the fuss is about. Okay, we'll see you there. Well, we're about 90 miles south of Vegas right now, and we've stopped at the Kelso, old Kelso train station, which is out here in the middle of the Mojave Desert Reservation or Monument. Anyway, it's a lot of nothing around here. But apparently, according to this information picture here, there were the train tracks here were used, and this was a main station. There were all sorts of troops, tanks, and trucks going through this area. I don't know why, but they built this cool train station, and there's a jail, and there was a general store, and who knew, just out here in the middle of nowhere. So this is great. There's a little information kiosk here that talks about the Kelso jail. It says from the mid-1940s to 1985, this 2-cell jail was used to confine drunks and other unruly individuals for a night or two. So, don't be drunk or unruly around here, or this is where you're going to end up. So now, as you see, we've now rounded up an unruly, unsavory drunk, and she's so drunk she's locking herself in. Now she can't get out. This will be this is just grand. I'm sorry. What are you in here for?
I'm not drunk enough.
Well, we'll get you. Let me get you a 6-pack. See if you can get out.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Well, now we have the answer as to why this place was here in the first place. Apparently, this was in the era of steam locomotives, and there's the grade that is east of here is a 2.2% grade, and it was too steep for trains to go up on their own, and so this place here was where they had a number of what they called helper engines. So there were other locomotives that are steam locomotives that would act as pushers and push trains up this hill for about 19 miles, and they'd come back, and then they'd do it again when the next train came along. So of course, when diesel engines came about, then this wasn't necessary anymore, but and then of course they needed guys to fix the engines and maintain the station and so forth, and that's why this whole place was here. And of course now there are some people here, but I'm not really sure why. So on the grounds here is the old Kelso depot, and this was built in 1924 by Union Pacific, and it was both a dormitory and a lunchroom, telegraph office, recreational facilities, and that sort of thing for train employees to use. And they were going to tear it down, but they decided to keep it, and now it's a National Park Service visitor center. So isn't that nice? It's very well kept up. So tonight we're staying at the U.S. Marine Corps base at 29 Palms, and this is the Inn of the Corps, which is a brand new facility just completed last July, and it's a very nice room, and it looks like it's better than most of what we saw in 29 Palms itself. So the other thing is that this is the largest Marine Corps base in the entire world. It is 1,100 square miles. It's just absolutely huge, and it's just a huge sprawling base. But it's quite nice. So now Tanya and I are going to go take a walk around the base and maybe go see if we can pick up a salad somewhere. And here we go. Okay, well, we have arrived at the Joshua Tree National Park Visitor Center / Oasis Visitor Center, and we, I believe, have solved the mystery of the 29 palms, because the lady I just talked to in the visitor center tells me that the oasis is, it's called the Oasis of Mara, and it was named by the Serrano Indians. And there we are. And that's where the 29 palms were in the first place. So we'll see. I said, well, are there still 29 or are there 27? She says, actually, there's probably a lot more than that. And she gave me the mission of actually counting the palms. So, you know, who knows? We may even rename the city based on our research here. So I'll talk to you in just a second. We are on the trail to the Oasis of Mara, which is where the the 29 palms came from. This is an oasis that's been here for probably jillions of years. And miners, the Indians used it, then the miners used it when they were mining in this area. And I am betting that out there in the distance where those palm trees are, if you can see, is kind of where the oasis is. We'll see. All right, well, this is the 29 Palms Oasis. So to count the trees to see if there's still 29 or more, it's virtually impossible, because these trees have been here, for many of them, for so long that they've kind of intergrown and branched off, and it's just there's really a lot of them here. So it looks like we've got at least 11 or 12 right here. Then you've got, around the immediate outside, you got another 13. And let's walk around here the other side and see if we can find some more. This is really exciting. I mean, this could be history in the making, as we rename the city. Then what are they going to do with the Marine Corps base? They'll have to change that too. Of course, a lot of Marines say it's a big joke anyway, because they've never seen any palm trees. But, if you don't get off base much, you might not. Wow. Well, there you see it. I mean, it is just a mass of them. But again, I mean, there's not more than 20 right here. But I guess, in the greater area around the oasis. Now look, here's some more over here. Now, possibly those could be counted. That'd make it about 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. Then there's a couple of dead ones there. You got about 24. This is going to be quite a challenging task. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to report back to the lady at the visitor center. Oh, see, here's a dead one. Oh, well, of course, that's probably one of them. All right, let's keep going. Here's my assistant tree counter here. Tanya, how many palms did you count here? Lots. Okay, good. I guess that counts for at least another 5. Okay. All right. Well, let's go around. Let's head over here, Tanya, and see what else we can find. So there's the oasis. Yep, there's it from a little bit of a distance there, so you can kind of get a better idea. But if you count again, more trees all along in the same kind of area. Look. There they are, if you can see them. So I don't know. We're going to go with 35. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. That's okay. Okay. So, and your name is
Kathy.
Kathy. So I'm back here at the visitor center with Kathy, who gave me the mission of reporting back. Let's see if you're even in the. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Kathy. I got you all. Okay, there we are. I think if you count all of the little offshoots, plus the dead ones, plus the ones that are a little bit further along, which are probably part of the same aquifer.
Correct.
I'd say 35.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll
What do you think of that?
When people ask me.
Yeah. And
I think that's very possible.
And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we should rename this whole place. It should be called 35 Palms. I don't know.
I've been here about 50 years, and I'm very used to calling it 29 Palms.
Okay, I figured
So it's
that.
got to stay. We do have a 49 Palms Oasis, though, so you can go count the palm trees there as well.
Okay, so 29, 30, that's 6. So it's 29 plus 6. So maybe we could call it 29 Palms plus 6.
That sounds
The
fun.
Marines are going to have a real hard time
They'll
with it.
have a
but
hard time
yeah,
with that.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
old
well,
timers will.
thank you, Kathy. Thanks
You're
for
very
putting up. Have left 29 Palms, and I should have mentioned that 29 Palms, probably would have guessed this from being at the visitor center where we were down there, is the gateway to Joshua Tree National Park. And we've spent the last several hours in the park and hiked into the wilderness for a while, and it was just beautiful. So now we are in the middle of Joshua Tree National Park and closing out this video.